They did, okay.
And now we can talk.
All right. Notice is hereby given that a regular meeting of the Animal Control Advisory Committee of the City of Sandy Oaks, Texas, will be held on Monday, April 25th, 2022 at 6:30 p.m. at 22870 Priest Road, Sandy Oaks, Texas. All agenda items are subject to action. The City of Sandy Oaks will also provide a live stream video and telephonic access of the meeting through the link. And there's a bunch of letters and numbers. A recording of the telephonic meeting will be made and will be available to the public in accordance of the Texas Public Information Act upon written request. Okay, it's 6:32 and we're starting the meeting. We're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Anybody have any citizens to be heard? I don't have any. Any announcements either. I guess you can give your presentation of that.
So I'll go ahead and start with the intake detail report for this month, all the way up to today, the 25th. We currently took in 13 dogs total this month. That's including 9 puppies and 4 adult dogs. And then outcome for the month of April up to today, 1 quarter horse was outcomed, returned to owner. And then also you see Pepper there. She was the Dalmatian pit bull that was picked up earlier in the month. She actually was come to be pregnant. So we found a rescue for her that she can actually go have her puppies. So she made her way out of the facility. As for animal inventory, currently, we do have quite a bit of dogs in the facility. We have 19 dogs in the facility and, I'm sorry, 18 dogs in the facility and 2 in foster. The 2 in foster is Sky, the Husky, and Tony, the Chihuahua. Tony actually leaves Wednesday to a Chihuahua rescue as well. Along with the 9 puppies are leaving Wednesday. Sky is leaving Wednesday, and then Shorty is leaving Wednesday as well. So that will free up quite a bit of space. Bruno, Mona, and Jazzy and Luna are all scheduled to go. I'm just waiting on confirmation dates for them. So I don't want to say it before it happens, but hopefully all, if not almost all, the dogs go within the next 2 weeks. Rescues.
That's great.
And then on top of that, I'll add a little, I do have a little announcement, just kind of a testimony to microchipping dogs. We had a lady in the neighborhood who found a dog actually across the highway, and that she was able to foster for a while. I was able to scan and locate a microchip, and come to find out it was a boarding situation going wrong. The boarder had stolen the dog from them back in October of last year. And they have been looking for her ever since. So they rushed over here all the way from Stone Oak to pick up Light. So microchips are definitely a handy tool.
And you got a big kudos on that. Don't know if you saw it
I did not, but
Great
I
job.
appreciate that. So,
from a bunch of people.
oh, awesome. Yeah, it was a, I had a weird feeling about it, but as soon as she started bawling on the phone, asking me if I found her dog, I realized, well, she's been missing her. So it was a great reunion.
That's awesome. Okay, then we've got discuss and our possible action on a contract for the trap, neuter, and release program with Decent Animal Hospital.
So Brooks is currently, temporarily closed down for a while. So we are having to find a new TNR program. We're hoping to get a contract with Decents. Along with that contract, they were talking about a TNR program, trap, neuter, release with them, and which is a little bit easier than Brooks, because what you'd be able to do is actually just make an appointment, go and drop your animal off and not have to wait in a line or deal with certain times or anything like that. And they were actually talking about a voucher program as well. So it's really just up to them on the details on what they kind of want to do. But they were really interested in starting a program with us. So
Did they suggest any prices?
they did not suggest any prices. They wanted to wait till we get the main contract with them going first. But they were, because I guess they've had quite a bit of calls from the Sandy Oaks area about TNR, about doing this. So they were asking me if I'd be willing to entertain that idea with them. And I don't see why we want it.
Because that would, we also have to do the,
Well,
Okay,
yeah, I'd
that's
sent
it,
all the information to Mr. Fillinger, and I think he's gonna get with them on seeing what they would like us to do and things like that.
okay,
And we probably would need to change some of the, I think there was one or two items in the TNR ordinance that would need changing. Maybe.
so that's basically the same as discussing clinics or possibles. We did that one. Okay,
No, that's not the same.
isn't it?
Mm.
This is discuss and or possible action on clinics or other possible events in the future.
Right, that's where we're at now.
Okay,
Any pause, when is it coming in?
I have no idea.
Have we heard
Do
yet?
you? I've seen the sign up there for 2 weeks and I don't know
Yeah.
which
The
week.
sign, the sign was there last weekend.
For last
Easter
weekend, yeah.
But I
And
was
it was,
thinking,
and it was.
I think they were there, but I don't know if they ever just took this, if they just didn't take
Yeah,
the sign down.
That's
or
what
if
I
they're
was
coming back.
thinking. It's just, I don't know,
who usually handles that?
Michelle.
Michelle,
Michelle?
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any information for Pentecost.
Yeah. Okay, then we have discuss or possible action on scheduling an educational class for the community.
Yes, so I know that's kind of been talked about for a while since I started. There are two ladies that I think are great in the animal community, animal education community. They're who I received my animal control basic course through and my LRCA through. They actually offer a class for smaller communities, like in community centers or libraries, things like that. And they'll go over either your city ordinances or just basic Texas animal laws, along with talking about the rabies disease and why it's important to microchip and vaccinate, and just get a little bit more in detail. But again, they can fully customize to whatever we want them to talk about as well.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah, so it just kind of depends on how long we want them and how many people we're kind of expecting to show up. I think if we make any like an event out of it, I think we can get quite a few people to show up, especially if we do some stuff for the kids. It'd be kind of nice. But they are who I had in mind to do that. Of
Like
course,
doing
there's
something at the park and
yeah, at the community
Maybe having
center
animals out.
yeah, or wherever. Yeah, maybe on a Saturday, a community yard sale day or something like that. Have a little 30-minute discussion about the importance of the laws and the diseases, things like that.
Be cool if they could videotape something like that too,
Yeah.
that we could put on the website, on the. city
Oh yeah, I'm
website
sure
where
that'd be. I'm sure
People
that'd be
who
great.
weren't able
I'll
to
go.
come.
I think
could.
I don't know if I put their link inside the email I sent y'all or not.
you did to me. Yeah,
I
you
did.
to
Okay.
me.
Yeah, they have a nice website, and they
They do.
they offer just a range of classes for anybody, law enforcement all the way just down to regular citizens, for CPR for your pet. So
Who are they?
they're the Humane Educators of Texas, and they're in Hutto, so they're not too far, right outside of Austin. But if y'all want to maybe get together and kind of give me a list of topics that you think would be, that you guys would want them to talk about, I can go ahead and shoot them an email and see if I can get a quote from them just to see how much they would charge, to see if it's even reasonable for us or not.
Only problem I see with that is the people that need the education.
And not the ones that are gonna get.
They're not the ones that are gonna show up,
Are
yeah.
not gonna be there.
It's gonna be the ones that love their pets already, yeah, that are gonna come to the event, but
Yeah. I have no faith in my fellow man.
yeah. Yeah, that's why, I mean, if we make it as appealing as possible to the community, maybe that might help a little bit, instead of just saying, hey, come learn about animal laws for 30 minutes.
Come see what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, come see what you're supposed to be doing. But
Do you know what they charge?
I don't, I couldn't give you an accurate answer on that. I would have to email them and just kind of see where their prices start and end, and what we would want them to do.
Okay, our next item is discuss and or possible action on inactive community members. We have several that are not coming. They're not even on the call-in. I don't know if they watched the
People wait
the
to
videos?
join.
Oh, admit all.
Oh,
There are several.
you should run this. I can't even see it.
I can't read who that is.
I can't say it either.
Oh,
So you took it with you.
yeah. So inactive committee members.
Yes. Do we just discontinue that list and start over?
I'm
Or
not sure on that one. That
do we
one's,
contact people, or how do we get hold of them? Maybe I have numbers on these people?
Which people?
Probably have most of them.
You should probably have
Okay.
email addresses for most of those people, and you can just send out an email like, are you still interested? And then I think it has to go in front of the
council.
council.
Okay,
Get on
Does
those.
it? Did we do that before?
Yeah.
Put it in front of council.
Mhm.
okay. I guess we contact them first and go from there.
Try to chase them down, you know, because if they don't want to come to meetings and they don't want to participate,
We can find people that do.
let's see if we can find people
Yeah.
that do.
Mhm.
We could use some enthusiastic new blood.
Okay,
We have one that volunteers, Michelle. She volunteers and is active. She
Okay.
doesn't make the meetings. She has small children,
okay.
but she's the one that works with
And then
Penny
you can-
Paws and, you know,
Michelle comes.
yeah, she doesn't really come. She just, I don't know unless she's on the call. I think she's on. But she is involved. She's the one that contacts Penny Paws
Okay.
and helps with rescues, and I think she does some other stuff too.
Okay, so we'll just leave that for now. Come back to that later. Okay, discuss and or possible action on creating an animal control policy. That one.
This is something we started ages ago. In fact, I think
Okay.
actually,
Oops, sorry. Try to
Didn't
share with
Doug
you.
Thomas ever started
It's
it?
the last one we
and I
got.
think the front part
Okay,
is, I have 2 copies of
Oh,
somebody
you do?
needs a copy
yeah, we do.
printed out. I think the one we were talking about starts on page 26 or something like that. And mine doesn't have page numbers.
Yeah, mine either.
Nuh-uh, none
No
of them.
page numbers.
But the front part is taken from another book.
It's almost like halfway through. It says Animal Control Department for City of San Diego.
Okay. I found that page.
I think that's where it starts.
So anyway, it was my understanding we needed to have this, like, go through it and have it on file with the city for reference, but also in the future, down the road. I want you to stay as long as possible, but down the road somewhere, outline of details for animal control officers' requirements. Is that, am I understanding it completely, Charles?
What's that now?
The policy manual, the point of having a policy manual?
Well, the point of any manual is so that you have an organized approach
And accountability,
and accountability.
accountability, that was it. I think we started it, never followed through on finishing it up. The front pages were pulled from, I can't remember the name of it, it's somewhere in here. It lists where it was pulled from as a sample. It's pulled from another city in Texas.
I saw a name of the city somewhere in here. Can't
Yeah.
remember.
It's like Lake,
Yeah, Lakeview.
something like that, yeah. I would imagine it needs an awful lot of cleaning up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not
Right-
too
right
terrible.
before the end, it was right before the Sandy Oaks page, it says, Valley Lakewood Animal Control
Lakewood.
Policy and Animal Control Procedure Manual.
Right, that's where it was pulled from.
Okay. Do you have all this in electronic version?
Let me send it to you. Send it to everyone. PDF and then-
Word works for them. Well, if you send me a PDF, I just go online and convert it to Word anyway.
Yeah,
I can do it.
okay, so what do we do with this? Just
It's,
come back to it.
there's a lot here. And,
And I didn't review it prior to tonight, and it was written, as you can tell, 2020 was when it was pulled together, so. And I don't think it was complete. I think it was bits and pieces we pulled in. So I'm sure there's stuff that needs to be fixed.
What do you think it is?
Yeah, there's some,
Mhm.
yeah,
I found someone for you.
board drive. I don't think
I don't
we
think
ain't doing
she
that.
leaves before he. The dogs.
No,
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that doesn't apply. Be the ACO that travels, if we have a vet record, some of them charge for travel to meetings. But I don't know if that needs to be in.
like these pages.
Yep. Sweetheart though. No, sweet.
There's nothing about rescues in here,
I don't see anything about it either.
and I don't know what we would put in there.
There's some detailed pages and then there's some outline pages. So
Mhm.
since Brooks is out of business, we have to
That back page.
do something.
Oh, the TNR program.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd say send the electronic versions and let's edit from there.
I can do that.
I'll put in red letter what I think it ought to be and send it to everybody and then y'all can send it back with blue letters or
Green letter.
pink, yellow.
Everyone gets a
dark
Sharpie.
yellow. Don't use yellow. I can't read yellow. It's good for highlights, but I
But that's
can't
it.
read yellow print.
Mhm.
We all ought to take our copies and look through it.
Our own notes here.
And review our latest nuisance animal ordinance is try to coordinate the policy manual with the ordinance. I'm trying to set up two things. One, we need a veterinarian. And two, we need a veterinarian that will work with our animal shelter
Mhm.
Right.
facility advisory committee. Then I think we're gonna be looking for a new chair for that. So That's a different deal. Council gets to deal with. But I say go to item 11, man.
Adjourn. We're adjourning at 6:56.
6:56, and we are adjourned.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, ma'am.